Hey guys, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing timeless readings for each sign within the elements. So this is our fire signs. First up is Aries, and we're only taking the cards that fly out on their own. If you'd like for me to pray for you or others to join in and pray, say hi in the comments section, even an emoji, that works too. And I thank you for please hitting the like button on your way in. Thank you so much. All right, so we have Three of Swords in reverse. We love getting this card in reverse. It talks about coming out of a place of distress. It talks about, even though it was slow, the healing is making progress. This is emotional recovery, and right into the Nine of Cups. Look at that guy. He's super happy. He's surrounded by all his cups. This has got a little bit of my nose is itching. That's always a good sign to pay attention. He's got a little bit of a pat on the back energy. Like, you did this yourself. You've gotten yourself out of this slump. What else for my Aries? In December, for any of you guys who are in a romantic place, there was kind of a really cool, I don't get romantic readings a lot for my Aries. At least it hasn't been for 2025. And I know this is a timeless reading, but your December reading was very romantic. Okay, so we're going from Nine of Cups into the brand new Fool card. I just want you to know, like, look at all this yellow. Cheery, happy, sunshine. You're leaving this place of misery, of distress. And this is a brand new, fresh start. So there's a certain amount of spontaneity here. And it does come with like a very parental reminder to, you know, when everything's new like this, don't let the details pass you by. It's symbolized by this little dog yapping at his ankles. Hey, look, don't walk off the cliff, you know. So you got your head in the clouds a little bit, but you know, you still got to pay your bills at the end of the day. What else for my Aries? It's going to be helpful and beneficial to know about this time. I love your cards so far. They're so positive. So leaving a place of distress and going towards what can be. I wouldn't be surprised if you're doing a little partying, some celebrating with friends, if you get some invitations to go out. It's definitely going to be kind of one of those things that catapults you into this new reality. So you never know. Each person, each conversation is a door that you can walk through, right? So what else do we need to know about the Three of Swords? Anything for my Aries? Queen of Cups. You might have been working with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in the past, and they left you absolutely feeling scarce. So this could have been even affecting your finances, but this is a place of needing recovery. The Five of Pentacles is a sense of poverty, whether it's emotional poverty or it's financial. And so I don't feel like we need to spend much time on that anymore. We're going to just move that on over here because you're coming out of that place. Screw that. Let's talk about the sunshine. Nine of Cups. For my Aries, we have the Empress, more yellow. This is abundance. She is the Marilyn Monroe of the deck. This is even a pregnant card, and it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to be experiencing a pregnancy, but it does mean that something small could grow so abundant. So keep going towards what makes you feel good, what makes you feel confident. It's leading you in this special place. You have experienced the sensation of wanting to give up. You have experienced exhaustion, but there's this stubborn refusal to quit with the Nine of Wands. That's what that means. So you have experienced being pessimistic and of being defensive, but this is not that time. This fresh start, that energy has no business being part of it. Sure, it's in your fabric and it's there. It's contributed to your tool belt, but it's there to make sure that you are discerning. So you are going to be gathering attention. People are going to be drawn to you like flies on SHIT. That's the analogy that popped in my head. I'm sorry. But Four of Cups talks about like you're going to, if you feel apathy, if you feel uninspired, then that is going to be your guide. You have no tolerance for apathy in your life, that feeling of uninspired, feeling like you need to be guarded. You need to go back to that place of exhaustion. No way. That has no business in this new chapter in your life because we are making a full transformation. This is moderation, so it's important. Like balance is key, right? This would be a really great time where you're like, if you've wanted to like try a new kind of lifestyle or diet, you want to incorporate new kinds of vitamins, or, you know, this has got a very healthy vibe to it. Like, you know, who do you want to be? Like, what little things in your daily routine or even people you surround yourself by are going to help symbolize this fresh start. I said French for a reason. Maybe there's a reason for that. 3 of Cups. These friends, supportive alliances. 4 of Wands. You're getting back into a stable place. And we have King of Cups coming out. So this is another water sign. We got Queen of Cups earlier during that hardship. A lot of you guys might have been dealing with a person, if they were not a water sign, that they were like very watery, emotional, could have been creative, very... So this is another kind of watery-like individual, but they have an emotional maturity to them. They're good to people. They enjoy being good to people. People have a way of coming to them for advice, for their wisdom. So they're safe. And you're reaching a milestone here with friends and supportive alliances. I think you're remaking new friends. And this is like you're going into a very fun period of your life. This has got that playful energy and flirty for some of you guys. This might be, for those of you that's resonating with, go check out your December tarot reading, because it was very romantic. There was somebody that's like, you know, it's on. But for those of you who are like, I'm absolutely not interested in romance, this is just like friends. This is like feeling like a kid again. So I love it for you. I hope that's helpful. All right, we're going to be moving on to your cousin fire signs, the Sagittarians out there. Hello, Sag. Welcome to your timeless reading. We're just going to get a really important message, something that needs to find you today or tonight, whenever you're seeing this. I'm going to gather these up. I'm going to give a new deck a shuffle. What do my Sagittarians need to know? If you haven't yet, please hit the like button on your way in. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you. And if you would like for me to pray for you, if you'd like your fellow Saggies to pray for you, say hi in the comment section. Even an emoji, that works too. It's something that we can all focus on that represents your energy. Ooh, we start with a fiery energy. Speaking of which, this is the Ace of Wands. So all the aces come out like gifts. You know, there are these moments in life where you're like, oh man, this is more than I asked for. Or wow, this just dropped in my lap. Okay, so in particular, the wands represent big energy, passion, ignited. It's very much action-packed. So this would be like a project. This would be something that you'd need to move on. But the interesting thing about the Ace of Wands is that this offer will not last forever. So their action is going to need to be following this in order for it to continue. And I always liken it to like a flame. You know, you strike a match and there's a flame there, and it's this burst of intense energy. And that energy has the strength to burn down a house. I mean, heaven forbid, right? But also, if you don't feed it, it's going to go out. So that is the Ace of Wands energy. What else for my Sagittarians do they need to know? So you are getting an opportunity, and I'm going to say it this way on purpose. You're getting an opportunity to challenge yourself, specifically in a stuck way of thinking, okay? It's just an illusion. You can take that blindfold off at any point, and you can take the rope around your wrists off and walk out between all of those swords. Those swords represent worries, fears, concerns, things that we tell ourselves that is total BS. And then you're going to be faced with a choice, and this choice is difficult to make because there's BS that comes up. So it's a very like working through your shadow self, but there's this really wonderful opportunity. It's like, you really want it. You really want it. How bad do you want it? You know, the walls aren't there to stop you. They're there to show you how badly you want something. This is really righteous. It's got a good energy, and the wheel turns. So this is a reminder with the wheel of fortune. This is a reminder that you're exactly where you need to be at this point in your life. You're getting a chance to see something, specifically the way you think and how it's affecting you and the choices you're making. And at the end of all this, you've got something that you want, that you have to feed this energy if you want it to blossom into something real. But to do so, you're going to have to get past this wall of self-critical thinking or thoughts patterns that don't help you, and it's a decision you got to make there that's waiting for you. It's very cool, it's very exciting, and there's like this is like, I'm thinking about the never-ending story. Who saw that? I'm dating myself, 1980s baby. But like the never-ending story, he has to get through these challenges, right? So this is like, and he has to walk between these two huge statues, and they see the heart of a man, and they see if he's like honest and he's a true, like he's a real. So this is like you walking between these two statues, and you're seeing their thought patterns. Things are being revealed to you, and what you have to like fight through in order to make this blossom into something special. And that's the karmic meaning of the Wheel of Fortune, is you are exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time, my loves. Because at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Cups. This is very happy energy. And there's a sense of patting oneself on the back. I always say that with the Nine of Cups. Tell me more about this opportunity, this Ace of Wands. This is passion, passion, passion. This is like rise up, rise up. I can't make this stuff up. So they're rising from their graves, answering the call of the trumpet. Do you have it in you to answer your calling? Sagittarius, this is your reading. Do you have it in you to answer your calling? I would say you do. Let's find out more. Does my Sagittarius have it in them? It's like the 8-ball, right? Come again, ask later, whatever, you know, those 8 balls always have those obnoxious things. Yes, you do. So this is going to give back to you. Let me unpack that a little bit. The 6 of Pentacles, not only do you have the ability to work through these swords, those thoughts, those self-limiting beliefs, but this can give back to you greatly. This is a generous card. And in his hand, in his left hand, he's holding the scale, the balance. That's transformation, but balance is key. So this is why Tarot is bringing these things up, because in order to gain that balance, you can't just swipe this opportunity because it's going to catch up to you. This is making you do a little bit of housekeeping and saying, hey, to get this transformation, balance is needed, and specifically in this area where you might have self-limiting thoughts. All right, you guys, I hope that is helpful. I love you. And keep your eyes peeled for my next timeless readings. They're coming out soon. Subscribe, like, doing all the good things. I'll see you soon. All right, so I got my Leos. Hello, Leo. What's up, Leo? Say hi in the comment section if you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like anybody else to join in and pray for you. It lifts me up, lifts you up. We got work, work, work. We got Pentacles, deeply focused on something. You're kind of at a place where you're either going to double down and work harder on it, or you're going to change it up. What's this 10 of Wands? Got to get a couple more cards out here, and then I'll be able to kind of give you a good idea of what's going on. You do have movement forward, getting a new perspective, a new plan, new strategy together. I think because there's something you've been working on in your life that it feels like, man, the light's not at the end of the tunnel. It could go on forever. It could be swallowing your life up in a bunch of work. And so you're like hitting the drawing board, and you're looking at making a new plan. But let me tell you what, something's going to happen here. An event is going to happen. Could be big or small, but it's to rattle your cage. It's not enough, apparently, that you just make up your mind to change your strategy. It's the universe responding. It's throwing something in the way. This is something that's going to probably take a lot of your attention, and you might even forget, like you put a bookmark in your work because you're going to have to come back to it. I feel that this event is happening in a way just to set you on new tracks faster than you would have been able to do on your own. But it's going to be an interruption, and most likely one that is going to affect maybe family or people who you've known for a long time, maybe a friend or something. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the 6 of Pentacles. This is a really beautiful energy. I think that you're going to swoop in and help. It feels like you're going to swoop in and help somebody that means a lot to you. Somebody who requires your attention and your help, and you're going to see another side of yourself come out. It's so you're coming, just to be really clear, you're coming from like this really kind of self-absorbed, and not in a bad way, a very focused, self-absorbed place of like strategy and like, do I need to double down on my plans? Something hasn't been working in the past, so like it was kind of exhausting you, and you're like, I'm too good to be exhausted. I don't want my resources wasted on something that feels never ending. So you're making a new plan. And this is a very interesting reading, just because I never get this, like this is very dynamic. And then something comes out of the woodwork unexpected. It's affecting somebody you care deeply about. And I think you're coming in to save the day a little bit. Like you're going to go in and help them. And it's like, put a bookmark in this, but I don't think you'll need to, because I think life sometimes gives us certain strange circumstances in order to rush us to a certain result in other areas of our life. So when you're done with this, I have a feeling that you're going to be in this place of a new plan even quicker. It's just rushing you there. Interesting, huh? All right, you guys, if that's resonating, take it. I hope it's helpful. Keep your eyes peeled for my next readings. And I love you very much. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.